Hi, and welcome to another episode of Unexplained Mysteries on the Shark News Network. I'm still your host, Liam Kavanaugh, and today we're going to be talking about the many happenings of the Bermuda Triangle. We'll talk about what it is, some things that happened in the triangle, and then go over some possible theories on why it might have happened. And without further ado, let's get started. Let's start by talking about what the Bermuda Triangle actually is. Basically, it's a loosely defined region in the North Atlantic Ocean. The triangle part comes from it actually being a triangle, with the 3 points being in Puerto Rico, Bermuda, and right here in Florida. The mystery of the triangle goes all the way back to the 1950s, but events in it have gone all the way back to the 1910s. Well, let's start by going back to 1942. In 1942, the Fate magazine published an article detailing several strange events all happening in a singular triangular area out at sea. It also detailed several supernatural reasons for why Flight 19 might have happened. Flight 19 was a group of torpedo bombers that disappeared over the Bermuda Triangle in 1945. It was only a routine combat exercise flight, but it ended in disaster after both compasses on the plane stopped working. The pilot mistook several islands on the sea for the Florida Keys and causing him to fly out into sea instead of back to Fort Lauderdale. He was heard saying this:
"All planes close up tight. When the first plane drops below 10 gallons, we all go down together."
Another, more recent example was in 2005, when a plane carrying 3 people disappeared somewhere between Treasure Cay in the Bahamas and Fort Pierce, Florida. But it's not only planes that have been disappearing over the triangle. There's also been an overwhelming amount of incidents, including boats. In 1941, the USS Proteus disappeared with all 58 passengers on board. It was traveling from the U.S. Virgin Islands with cargo. And only next month, its sister ship, the USS Nereus, also disappeared with all 61 passengers on board. It was traveling from St. Thomas with cargo. Or in 1967, when a Miami hotel owner decided to take out his boat, the Witchcraft, with a friend. They took it off the Miami coastline to see Christmas lights visible from the shore. But later that night, a call was given to the Coast Guard by the Witchcraft stating that the propeller had been stuck on something and they would need to be towed in. A special flotation device was fitted within the boat's hull, so the passengers were not that worried. But when the Coast Guard arrived to the location the Witchcraft described, the boat and its passengers were gone. Over the next couple of days, a search was conducted over hundreds of square miles of ocean, but the boat and its passengers were never found.
These are just a few of the many examples of the happenings in the Bermuda Triangle, with the total being over 50 ships and 20 planes all gone. But now let's talk about the how and why of this mysterious triangle. One theory goes that wormholes are the reason why these crafts have never been found. Or, on a different note, maybe it was aliens. Whatever the real reason is, we don't know it. Anyways, that'll be all. I'm Liam Kavanaugh. This has been Unexplained Mysteries, and remember, life isn't always as it seems.